Hey guys, Connor here. Just wanted to give you a heads up before this episode. We tried a new recording process just so we can have a better quality of product for you guys. And unfortunately, in doing that, none of the video recorded except for just me. And I'm not going to subject anyone to over 15 minutes of just this face. And so I have found a creative solution for that. And I think you will barely even notice that this is different than the normal sort of video that we have. But, I just wanted to give you a heads up otherwise. Thanks for watching, and remember to stay garlicky. Welcome to the Garlic Boys podcast, where we treat friendship like a good recipe treats garlic. You can never have too much of it. We're your hosts. I'm Connor O'Connor.
And I am Matthew Haux.
First of his name. That was a bad Scottish accent.
You're a bad. And we have a guest today.
Speaking of bad Scottish accents, it's Ed Boice from the Ed Boice YouTube channel.
I forgot this is the kind of opens you guys do. I don't know. I wasn't sure what I listened to the show, but like every single time, the openings get me.
Did you
hi.
not realize we had started?
Well, what's the phrase? The Shaq phrase, like, I'm sorry I wasn't familiar with your game, sort of a deal.
Bro doesn't know ball.
I don't know ball, clearly. I've never podcasted before, can you tell?
I can. I mean, it's been about a month since we've podcasted, to be fair. We've been too busy making another YouTube show called Niche Trivia, where I test Matt and some of our friends on their ability to guess niche trivia questions.
Welcome back to podcasting, by the way. I know you guys took that long break, but you came back. Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm proud of us for coming back. I think it was a big step, to just do it again,
Yeah.
I think that's the hardest part, is just doing it,
Yeah, once you're in motion, you got the rhythm, but when you're out of it, it's like a whole different thing to put everything together again.
Yeah, for
absolutely.
Sure. Yeah.
But speaking of successful YouTube shows, Eddie, you started making YouTube
Oh, stop.
videos.
You're making me blush. So yeah, I won't go too off on my high horse, but
sorry, one second. Matt, did you know that he started making YouTube videos?
No.
Eddie, I want you to give him 4 video titles, and one of them has to be fake. And
I got this.
Guess the fake one.
Let me actually pull up the legit ones, so I don't get those
3
wrong.
videos so far, right?
Yes, I've made 3, not including shorts. Okay. And then let's do another one. I'm making a fake one. Give me 1 second. Editor, edit this out, whoever you are.
I'm leaving all of this in. It's just me. I do what I want. I'm an adult.
Well, by title, maybe.
Hold on. What about my background claims that I'm not an adult? Is it the ducky blanket?
Yes.
No, it was the number 67 on your whiteboard. That's what was fooling me.
Got him.
That is the number of days that Matt has gone without pooping himself. It is up to 200.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
I think that's good.
It was a tough 267 days.
If he makes it to he gets a special prize.
It's an
like a special prize or like a special prize?
Hopefully it's a new never mind, I can't say that on the air.
I'm buying him a new bidet.
Oh, wow. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic.
That's actually a good gift.
Yeah. All right, back to the game.
Yeah, okay, so Matt, I have 4 titles. One of them's false, 3 of them are true. You ready?
Okay.
You're trying to guess the false one.
Okay.
So, title number 1, The World of Unique High School Mascots.
Okay.
Title 2, Finland is secretly the richest country.
Okay.
Title 3, The Truth About U.S. Military Sites in Foreign Countries. And then 4, Can I Hike Underneath Electric Power Lines?
Number 4. It's a fake one.
That's actually my best performing video, actually.
It's actually a really
Dang
good video.
Is
That's
it number
okay.
3?
No.
Number 2?
It's the Finland one. Yeah. That's
First
okay.
try.
That's all right. Yeah, first try, obviously.
Edit that in
so,
post,
yeah.
Connor.
Edit and post. So I do need to address the controversy before we continue. So you might recognize me from the show called Small Beards, Big Opinions. I killed it. Sorry, guys. It's my fault. It's my bad. Shout out to Shaner.
We had Shaner on the show the other day, and he was literally bawling his eyes out before we started recording. He's like, "We sucked."
I know.
He's like, "Thank you for letting me be back on the internet." And he said, "I didn't have what it took."
It's so lonely.
He said, "Eat my shorts. I'm going solo."
I know. I had to like the Mr. Clean logo. You remember that he uses for the quiz show you guys did?
Yeah.
I didn't make that for him to make him feel better about himself because he felt so dirty that I made the Mr. Clean logo.
You made that? I thought he made that.
No, that's a lie. That was a bull lie.
Okay.
He made it. So yeah, I killed the show to do this. I won't too much on my horse, but I'm a journalist at trade, and times are tough. I need work, and so this is kind of a way for me to try and do something on my own instead of relying on big media to hire me. So that's the gist. Thanks for having me, guys. By the way, for the game plug, that was fun.
Nope. Yeah.
So how right-leaning is your videos going to be?
Right-leaning? Let me summarize it for you. Birds aren't real.
So you're taking place the place of InfoWars, which is now owned by The Onion?
Exactly. Allegedly. I'm clearly on Alex Jones' side. This is really dangerous for me. I should not be joking.
If this is the brand you want to build for yourself, I'll help you dig that hole. But yeah, officially, I don't know if this happened before we were last recorded. Stuff just happens now. We're going to talk about it. If it was before, I don't care. InfoWars has now been bought by The Onion because they went bankrupt after being sued by the parents of the Sandy Hook shooting.
Sandy Hook, yeah.
Alex Jones had to liquidate everything, and so InfoWars was bought. Why is she vacuuming right now? You guys can't hear that, right? It's really
important. Yeah, I can hear the slightest hum of a vacuum.
I need to get a door in this room. So InfoWars they had to put everything up for sale. So The Onion bought it. They've kept it called InfoWars and just added The Onion to their logo. And they've also made it rainbow. At least the post that I saw had it rainbow. And they have a guy, I'm pretty sure it's the lead, the editor-in-chief of The Onion, is now the main guy on the InfoWars. And they're doing just the perfect, how people will make fun of Alex Jones and be like, they're turning the freaking frogs gay, and do bits like that. He's doing that professionally now.
Absolutely.
I think my favorite clip that they've done is I don't know who these people are, but they have this setup where it's two people talking on a podcast, and they're clearly making fun of InfoWars. And one of the bits is one of the guys is like, you know what, Craig? Oh damn! Oh, I had it in my head and I lost it. Man, I haven't podcasted in forever. It has been a hot minute. What was it? Oh, that's right. So he's like, Craig, I don't. This might be true, but I think astronauts landed on the moon. Because like that's like a popular conspiracy theory that no one landed on the moon. So it's like it takes like normal conspiracy theories and like verts them to like normal to like what actually happened.
Oh,
those are great.
That's definitely one way to take it. I like to heighten.
So like you think the Earth is flat? I think the Earth is a cube spinning through.
Well, no, the Earth is a donut.
The Earth is
no, the sun is a donut. The Earth is a coin. But I always be like, oh, you believe the moon landing was fake? I can't believe you still believe in the moon.
That's a good one.
The moon has been gone for years. It was replaced with a Nazi satellite.
What do you think we only ever see one side of it?
Ooh.
What do you think there's a quote-unquote dark side?
It's dark side of the moon.
You know, dark side, just like in Star Wars. And what were the bad guys in Star Wars called? That's right, stormtroopers, just like the Nazis.
This sounds really real to me. You have me sold. As a journalist, you have me sold. So
if you look closely, you'll see the threads as they connect, man.
Speaking of man, the man on the moon. Come on.
You think he's really fishing from all the way up there?
Facts.
Hey, I just realized something. Because we're muted in Google, I don't know what it's recording.
Just our faces?
It might just be this screen. I hope it's this screen.
Oh gosh!
You can just overlay Discord audio onto the Google Meets audio.
But doesn't it bounce back and forth? Like, isn't the main screen it's just Connor?
Oh, you're talking about the video. Oh,
it's just Connor the entire video.
Well, like there's not a blue square around anyone, and I just realized that. So I don't know if like you're going to see all three of us, and like we finally cracked how all of us could be on screen at once. Hey guys, this might just be audio that you're hearing on this episode on YouTube. Anyway, sorry, I got so distracted by that.
Yeah, I love the technical difficulties, you know.
And you know what? We still get through day by day.
Somehow.
So Eddie.
So guys, I don't. Can I jump in actually, if you don't mind?
No, actually.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry, you're
Eddie,
absolutely
do you have
right,
anything
sir.
you wanted to talk about this week?
You beat me. Thank you, Connor, so much. Yes, actually. So I got a yes from you, Connor. Matt, have you seen the new Daredevil show? It's like Daredevil Born Again.
I have.
Awesome. Yes. I would love to talk with you two about it because I finished it recently and I have thoughts, and I would love to hear your guys' thoughts.
I too have thoughts, whether they're related to the show. Thanos is right.
Thanos is right.
I'll tell you what; those people in the finale deserve to get thrown across the hall.
On a slightly related note, before we get into it, did we all watch Punisher: Last Kill?
I have not watched Punisher: Last Kill yet.
Okay, well, you guys are lame. It was good. It was good, and people are stupid. So okay, let's just focus on Daredevil. Okay, Daredevil new season.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Really? Okay.
Absolute masterpiece.
Eddie hates it. We're gonna have to kill him. We're gonna have to sacrifice.
Wait, you guys
him.
You didn't like this season? Are you kidding me?
I loved it, but the way Eddie reacted, I want to say Eddie didn't.
All right, Eddie, let's hear your problems with it, dude.
No, that's interesting. Can a guy say interesting? That's crazy. Before, are we counting both seasons or just the new season?
All we heard was just the new season.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we talking like the entire show thus far, or are we just talking season 2?
I think we can go into season 1 if it relates, but I don't remember season 1. I just remember.
Oh, okay. I was talking the whole season, the whole show, but we can just talk about season 2. That's fine.
Whatever your
remember, we
thoughts
just talked
are.
about it.
Whatever your thoughts are.
So I think Brilliant's a bit of a stretch. I'm surprised you like it so much.
Why wouldn't I like it?
Because I feel like, I think the show contradicts a little bit what Daredevil is, if that makes sense. And I think it's kind of degraded the character of Wilson Fisk a bit.
Explain.
Compared to the original show back in 2017 or whatever. That being said, I overall liked it. I think it was a good show. I'm glad they brought it back. I'm glad they did this. I'd rather have this than nothing at all.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I personally like the kind of darker, grittier tone they're going for as far as the show goes, like in its entirety. What do you? I would like to hear your thoughts on Fisk and why you think they're degrading his character.
Sure. So I'm going to go back to the first season because that's the memory I have of this. This happens in the second season too, but now granted, time has passed. I forget how many years, but time has passed since the original show in 2017, and the writers for this show, Born Again, they began sliding in like just general colloquialisms in his speech, in his like lines that he didn't have in the first show. Like you would never hear Fisk say "yeah." That's what threw me. Like I heard him say "yeah" in the first season, and it really threw me off because he usually is like a very formal way of speaking, you know, and he still has that, but his speech was a lot more casual in this show, which I would love to hear an explanation for, but I just don't see one from what I saw.
Yes, Connor.
Yes, Connor, please. I mean, you're the host. You can talk. I mean, you can help me into sand if you
didn't want
want.
Matt to jump in because I do have an explanation.
Oh,
Did
please,
you
please.
watch the Hawkeye show?
I did not. I'm not.
Okay. Major spoiler for that. That is where he's reintroduced. Like, that is our new introduction to the MCU Kingpin. Not because I don't think at this point the Daredevil Born Again show was like filmed or greenlit or anything. And Echo, who is a character, was seen as like an adopted daughter by Kingpin. Like she called him uncle or something like that. And he betrays her because he's the one that gets her dad killed, and so in revenge she shoots him in the head. But we see in her like mini series that he has survived because of just how absolute dense he is, and I mean that physically, not mentally. And he has an eye patch over his eye that then like he takes off, and he has a bionic eye, like a new eye or whatever in him, and his personality has shifted, as well as just like the tone that the MCU is. He's shifted because the Daredevil TV show itself was always so disconnected and different, and it was supposed to be grittier because it was Netflix. Like they could swear, they could show all the blood they wanted, and that wasn't Disney for the longest time. And so when they got to bring Kingpin back, they made him a little more jovial, and like he was wearing his red and white Hawaiian shirt that he wears in the comics and was holding his diamond tipped cane and everything like that. And we got to see like more comic accurate versions of him. But when we get to this season of Daredevil, at the end of Echo, we see him seeing that the mayoral race is starting, and they like that like hint of, oh, I should run for that. And that leads into why he runs for mayor, wins the election, and sets up the whole series of Daredevil Born Again.
Okay. So then why don't we see the bionic eye in the show?
Assumed at this point that he is completely like integrated it, so he doesn't have to like change it. It's not like it's a whole like apparatus. It's just like
Sure.
new, like a glass eye or something like that. That works as a normal eye.
Oh, it's just a plain eye. It's not like when you said biometric, I assumed like some electronic eye that had like, something with it. If it's just like a normal eye, then okay.
He puts in a contact. That's what it is, because Echo is deaf. So he puts in a contact to translate in real time her sign language to him.
Yeah.
And he puts one in her eye so that it translates his speech into sign language.
Oh, so him getting shot in the head had nothing to do with the contact.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought he lost an eye because he got shot. Okay, got it.
Well, he did, and like there was some scarring around his eye. And if you look in the new season, there is a little bit of scarring around his eye, but like,
okay,
he's fine. They never really explain that.
Well, that's why I'm confused. I don't understand. Okay,
one of those things that like, hey, that happened in the MCU. Are we gonna explain it? Nope.
Because this is like connected, but also like very subtly connected to the rest of the MCU. Like they want this so that theoretically they could bring in these characters in the movies or with other projects, other series and stuff like that within the MCU. Like they've already brought Daredevil into the Spider-Man movies.
So excited when I saw Matt Murdock in the Spider-Man movie. By the way, I was so excited.
That was great. And so Frank Castle's going to be in the new one too.
Yes, he's going to be in the new Spider-Man movie. I'm very excited about the Hulk too. Like,
and Spider-Man is fighting the Hand, so like they're slowly integrating what the Netflix shows were into the MCU. Like, when they brought back Jessica Jones, they made and spoilers, they brought back Luke Cage at the end, which I was so shocked to see him. I love Michael Coulter so much.
Did I miss this at the end of Daredevil?
Yeah, it's like an extra scene at the end, like an after credit scene, right?
I swear I went all the way to the end of the credits, but I must have missed it. Thanks for the spoiler. No, I don't care. I'm
We know from set pictures that him and Danny Rand are back the next season, and we're doing.
I was gonna say, I'm hoping that they bring that Iron Fist back. That was definitely the best of the Netflix shows. I can't even say it with a straight face.
What's wrong with teaching a white man ancient forms of kung fu?
I wish that now, since it's no longer Netflix and it's like part of the MCU a bit. I wish that they would just completely just cut that out, recast a new Iron Fist and make it better.
They could have done it and like pretended like he was the dude all along.
They could have, but they didn't, and they won't. They are willing to get rid of an entire, and I know that this was because of allegations of like domestic abuse and stuff. They're getting rid of
a conviction.
Okay, I didn't know he got convicted. An entire villain for an entire phase of the MCU. They're gonna get rid of him entirely with like at the snap of a finger. But they're not gonna get rid of one of the worst characters in the entire.
Well, you don't even have to go that big. They recast Vanessa. She was a different actress in Born Again than she was in the Netflix.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
No, she was not.
Vanessa,
the wife, Wilson Fisk's wife.
She's the same lady. Person. It's like the same person.
It's not the same lady.
Connor, you're stupid. You're wrong.
No way.
Daredevil.
I thought it was the same lady. Matt, are you fact checking?
It is the same lady. I promise you.
It's not the same lady.
I confirm. Yes. Aylet is her name. And in Born Again, guess what? Same lady. You're wrong. You're just straight up wrong. I just looked it up. This is her.
Audio listeners, Connor's looking perplexingly at his screen.
Wilson's wife, who took over his criminal empire while he was away, leading to tension between the couple. Sandrine Holt was originally cast in the role of the series before Zero, who portrayed Vanessa in Daredevil, was brought back after the creative over. Okay, so here's where I got confused.
Yeah.
They had recasted her and then recasted it again back to the original actress.
I don't remember
so
them recasting her at
okay.
all. Like, oh, so they recasted her for this series, the
Right.
Born Again series, but then decided to not do that and recast her as okay.
Right. That's why season 1 was so choppy. There were things that were like part of one version of the show that they
Yeah.
then shot things like pretty much everything to do with Daredevil or Punisher really wasn't in the original script. The tone of like the first episode is kind of so different than the rest of them. And that's why I will say season 2 is much better than season 1.
I agree.
And that's why Fisk might feel a little shaky to you, is because they did an entire overhaul of what the show was. Like from what I understood, Daredevil wasn't in his costume for like the longest time, and it was like supposed to be a courtroom drama.
Oh, really?
Like there was a lot of like pushback on what the original Born Again was supposed to be.
A courtroom drama. I don't know if I would have minded that.
I don't read Batman comics because I want to see what his paperwork is like at Wayne Tech.
Okay. I was begging for more Daredevil as a lawyer, Matt Murdock as a lawyer.
Oh yeah, I would love more, but like it just being like a legal drama, like the Lincoln Lawyer or like Law and Order, like it. No thanks, dude.
I don't want
like
that.
completely.
Yeah,
I
like,
think
I
think
said, he
there
was
should have
barely
been
ever in the Daredevil suit.
Yeah, see, I think it should have
no.
been like half and half. Like maybe the first half he's trying to because that's what he was doing. He was trying to get rid of the Daredevil. Like he was just trying to be him at the beginning, and that's kind of like the deal he came up with Fisk is that he'll do non-vigilante things and he'll, um but like if they would have done maybe the first half of him trying to not be Daredevil and like just returning to his roots, after Foggy and everything and being a lawyer, that would have been nice. But then that didn't happen. I would have liked that. And then like the other half was just him slowly getting back into the suit, and then by the end of it he's full on Daredevil and has abandoned Matt Murdock, and that's why season 2 he's on the run and all that stuff.
I do agree season 2 is better than season 1 by a long shot.
How do you guys feel about why am I blanking on her name? Deborah Ann Wall's character.
Aaron?
That's not her name.
Karen.
I thought
Karen
you said
Page?
I thought you said Aaron. Yes, Karen. How do you guys feel about her and her kind of turning to a little bit more of the I want to murder side?
I don't know what else you would do with her, to be honest. Like, what else are you gonna do? I'm pitching this. That's not a rhetorical question. Like, honestly, like if they were to pitch her as some other sort of character doing some other thing, what else would have done with her that's as compelling, or if not more?
Yeah.
I mean, I have always thought her role in the show was tenuous to begin with. Like she was like another person for him to interact with as a lawyer, like her and Foggy. But then like how she fit into the Daredevil narrative, I kind of think it's a little forced. Like apparently she's now a somewhat master of disguise, deception. Has this like little spy network throughout the city, and has gotten good at shooting a gun in what 4 months.
That's enough time.
You also think when she had all of her contacts as like the newspaper writer, which admittedly wasn't for very long, but she did have all the stuff from the first show coming into this, so it wasn't like she was starting from zero. Well, I'm okay. All right.
I
personal
also,
attack.
I've always been a fan of, on a different note entirely, White Tiger as a superhero. Since the one show. What was the one show? Ultimate Spider-Man, I think, where it was him, Luke Cage, White Tiger, and Nova and Danny Rand, all in high school together. And it was a very good show. I really enjoyed it. But White Tiger coming in now with the niece of the original White Tiger, them hinting at her coming in, I'm stoked. What?
Third White Tiger, but it's fine.
In the show, it's only the second, so I hope you die.
Well, no, he's the third. She's the fourth in the comics. But anyways,
have you watched the show, Connor? There's only two. It's her and him.
Sure, man. I watched the show. I really also liked how they subtly showed her abilities, because it is a mystical totem that gives her powers.
Yeah.
And at first it was like, okay, did she just use a knife to cut the tire? And I was like, well, no, she had to be super fast to like do that one scene. And like, I think we see her be super strong at one point. And she has like strong, incredible agility and like actual straight up claws at one point in the final fight, like hallway fight and everything.
Yeah.
And so it was like, okay, that was good, like hinting and foreshadowing, which I think this show does very well with characters.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I wish she did more in the second season. Like, she kind of just felt like she was kind of there and like popped in, popped out. Like, I agree, like the one tire slashing scene was good, but like that, I don't know. That was like the best scene she had in the entire movie.
Speaking of foreshadowing, what do we feel about the therapist and how she's sort of turning into what's his face? So, I know the name, I just can't think it.
In the comics, there is a Lady Muse.
Yeah.
It is not the therapist. It is a different person who goes to hell and is possessed by Muse's spirit. And that's why she becomes Muse in the real world. Like something like that. There's some supernatural reason why she becomes Muse.
Yeah.
And I like this so much more.
I thought Muse was so awful, if I'm being honest, in the first season. Muse was probably the weakest character in the show.
Oh, absolutely.
But and like, so I'm excited they're kind of giving it a second chance with her. And PTSD.
I almost quit the first season because of Muse. I was so just disappointed with that whole plot line.
I don't blame you. He was awesome in the awesome, as in a serial killer.
Sure,
awesome.
yeah.
But a really cool villain in the comics.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I'm not a Marvel head like you guys are, so I take your word for it.
I almost quit watching after they killed Michael Gandolfini.
You gotta use character names, man. I don't know who any of these people are.
Not Buck, but the other white guy that was assisting Fisk, that like started having romantic tension with BB.
Oh, the calm guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he was like one of the best characters in the entire show.
Yeah.
Right. And so when like okay, here's a fun fact: he wasn't originally supposed to die there.
Really?
Buck was supposed to leave him and then lie to Fisk, and that's why he seems so like jittery in that scene. But they decided to, after fact, kill him instead, and they like post-effected the gunshot in and cut before he gets up and moves and everything.
Huh.
And honestly, I like that ending better because it like
same.
We finally get some emotion from Buck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it also just kind of shows that it helps show the cracks forming in Fisk's regime, for lack of a better term. Yeah, I think it's one of the highlight moments in the entire show.
How do we feel about Mr. Charles and him taking Bullseye in the end?
See, I want more of him, of who he is supposed to be. This is what's his face character? Why can't I remember any names today? Thank you. Matthew Lillard's character.
I have a strong feeling they're going to come back in season 3.
I can imagine, and I really hope so. Because I want to see more of this character. There hasn't been enough. in my opinion, to kind of make a huge judgment on the character. I was kind of expecting him to be like an all-seeing, all-knowing kind of person, and when he got shown up by Fisk and Buck, I was kind of like disappointed. Because he seemed like he was gonna come in and be one step ahead the entire time, and he wasn't. But I am curious to see more.
I think they could have cut him entirely. There was no need for him to be in the show. Like, he
Agreed.
could have been a guy on a phone call. Like, they didn't need him to show up at all. Like, the one thing he did was bring in Jessica Jones, which, sidebar, but like, she didn't need to be in the show either. That was a bit of a force. Bring her in. So I don't. Again, MCU had tell me I'm wrong, but why is he even there?
I kind of agree. We don't even know what character he is, right?
So
right,
Mr.
no,
Charles,
we have no idea. He's just like a guy.
Mr. Charles is not technically the name of a character in the comics, but his connection is that he works for the CIA, which
Right.
is where Von Fontaine,
Valentina
Valentina,
Fontaine.
who is now running the New Avengers, she was the head of the CIA. So that's the connection to like the greater MCU verse, and we see him talking on the phone to her at one point.
Yeah.
So he's doing something shady with enhanced individuals and like heroes and stuff over in the Middle East. That's why he made that deal with Jessica that they wouldn't attack her if Luke Cage went over there, and now that's why he has Bullseye. And there seems to be just like some shady connection with that, and probably something going on with the New Avengers. I'm not saying that we're going to see any of those actors in the Daredevil show, because that doesn't seem like they have the budget for Florence Pugh.
I wish.
I wish they did. Well, I mean, she was in Hawkeye.
Yeah.
But she's gained a lot more star power since then, so I don't know. Maybe who knows? Who knows? I would love for them to like have some sort of a cameo, but like we also see the new Avengers Tower in the New York skyline now, which we didn't see in the Netflix show because they couldn't directly connect it to the MCU. But I like that they brought in Jessica and Luke and all of that, because it builds out the universe. Like it gives us like more like things are happening and more time is lived in here. Like Danielle is a kid from the comics. That's something that like Luke Cage and Jessica have her daughter. Sure, that was her name. Like that is accurate. And so like it shows that time has passed since the Netflix shows, as well as like there is an established universe happening here and we don't have to build a new universe.
Right. And that's kind of why I'm okay with Matt Lillard's character being in without having a huge necessity for being in. Because I know that they're planting seeds for something else, for something in the future. And maybe that's just a connection. Maybe that he's going to be like the overarching villain for season 3, or he's going to come in the next Punisher season or something. I don't know. But I am not the kind of person that needs instant gratification on every plot thread. Like, and that's, let me explain. Like, there are so many things that the MCU has done where they've like subtly introduced something, or they brought in a character and then that character doesn't show up again for another 10 movies. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I do not care at all. There are some people that like, I've seen videos, and Connor and I have talked about this, where it's like plot threads that the MCU just dropped, and it's like literally from the last movie. I'm like, give it time. It has been one movie. You know what I mean? So like
they haven't even introduced this mystery character at the end of Fantastic Four, and I was like, it's clearly supposed to be Doctor Doom, who is the villain of the next movie. Like,
right, it's stuff like that, and it's stuff like the end credit scene with Vulture and Scorpion, you know, in the prison at one point. I'm like, I do not care if they bring them in the next movie. It could be 12 movies from now, and I would be completely content with them coming in. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like I don't need instant gratification on that.
I'll show you. I can tell you a perfect example of biding your time to make the character work. Trevor Slattery, who was the fake Mandarin in Iron Man 3.
Yes.
We see him in that, and then there was a short called All Hail the King where we see him in prison, and then we don't see him again. And people are like, "What happened to the Mandarin? Where is he at?" And then we see him in Shang-Chi, and then he escapes. And then we don't see him again. And like at that point, everyone's like, "Okay, he's fine. Like it's done, I guess. Like his story was told." Well, then they bring him in Wonder Man, which if you haven't watched Wonder Man, Eddie, it's the best MCU TV show.
Without a doubt. It's
I
fantastic.
will say it is the best MCU TV show. And he's in it. He makes a real impact on why he's in the show. There is a reason for it. It is not just to have a character that was known as an actor. Like he has a plot to this show, and the way he interacts with Simon is special, unique, and helpful to the plot. And that's
I had my
that's what you want, and that's how comic books work. But everyone's like, "Oh, I need to know the next movie. I need to know exactly what happened." It's like, well, sometimes you go 7 issues before you know what's happening, and you have to remember what happened 7 months ago, and that's when they put a little text box that says "See Avengers number 27" to understand that plot thread. That's how that's how comics work. They're making comic book movies. That's how it works. I'm done.
However, Eddie, I want to validate you. I absolutely agree that Matt Lillard's character was a bit lackluster in this season, and maybe not even necessary at all. But
I'd like to point out that I'm not yelling at Eddie. I'm yelling
at
absolutely.
I'm
just yelling in general.
That being said, I could see him be a major part of this Daredevil storyline in the future. And introducing now instead of introducing him like when they want him to be the big bad guy I feel like with 8 episode seasons, it ain't gonna work. With the condensed show format that streaming has become, unfortunately, it's just not possible to build up an entire villain in one season. And they keep trying to do that, and I wish they would just get the hint that most people don't want 8 episode seasons at all anymore.
I saw a TikTok talking about this today, and that's why a lot of people are feeling that
disappointed with final seasons.
Like the series finales of shows are being disappointed. Like with Stranger Things, you waited 7 years, 10 years to like see the end of these all of these plot threads, and it's like, well, we still have a story we have to tell within this season, and then we have to pay off all of these things, as well as like all 12 of our characters need to have a satisfying ending, and we got to fit that within 8 episodes. That just doesn't work. And that's like very similar to what happened with The Boys. I think that it was a good finale, but there was a little like, at the end of it, like, okay, I guess that's the end there. And so like, we've talked about this several times. Make longer seasons. One of the best TV shows on television right now is The Pitt. And they have 15 episode seasons that feel full, complete, and they are being able to pop them out once a year, every year. If you can do that, you can do it with these shows. And you just need to be willing to hire people, and they're stingy and greedy, and that's why it's going down. Eddie, I'm going to let you talk because I'm rambling and yelling, and I'm getting angry again.
Angry man yelling at Marvel clouds. So I agree 100%. I think that also happened with the latest Invincible series. Like that kind of happened where like there's just so many plot points they were trying to fit in. I mean, it's happening with a lot of shows. Marvel kind of feels like, and I don't watch Marvel like you guys do. I think besides the Daredevil show, and Spider-Man Brand New Day, that's the one where all 3 of them show up, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I haven't watched anything Marvel other than those 2 things.
That's No Way Home. Sorry.
Oh, No Way Home. Yeah, sorry, No Way Home. I haven't watched anything Marvel since the last Thanos movie. Avengers
Infinity
whatever.
War or
Yeah, I haven't watched anything
Endgame.
since Infinity War other than those two things.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry. I saw Eternals as well. Yeah, I know.
Favorite movie.
Yeah.
I actually I was at the store and I was looking at, sorry, this is completely off topic.
Sure.
I was at Ollie's. Good stuff cheap, right? And I found a set of action figures from Eternals, and it's just it is only Icarus, the main girl that I don't remember her name,
Sure.
and Gilgamesh. That's the only three characters they had, and Connor's favorite character is Makari, and so I was gonna get him a Makari action figure, but he refused to have it at Ollie's, so it was disappointing. I'm sorry.
You should have just bought it for him anyways, and then slipped it in out as a Christmas stocking or something.
Yeah, you know what? You're thinking now.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Eternals.
Over in this corner,
Yeah.
this jagoff gave me a Makari Funko Pop for Christmas 2 years ago.
I'm gonna find the episode of the Garlic Boys where we talked about the Eternals and where you said Makari was a good character, and I will prove it to you that you said that.
Just because I said she was a good character doesn't mean she was my favorite character.
I swear he said he liked her from the Eternals, and when I gave it to him, he's like, "This is my least favorite character in the worst movie of the MCU," and I'm like, "Come on, I'm trying to do something nice for you."
It's almost as bad as the Fugglers, which are hitting right now.
Yeah, but
do you know about Fugglers?
I know that. I don't know anything about them.
Oh, Ed boy.
Can you throw me the SpongeBob Fuggler? Can you throw me the SpongeBob Fuggler?
No need.
Babe, can
this
you
is
that's Fuggler? A sentence.
This is what Fugglers look like.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's different characters like his SpongeBob. This is Gollum over here. They have Gandalf. Like that's a Gandalf one, an Elvis one, a Patrick one.
It's got real teeth.
They're not real. They look real.
These look like characters that belong to like the Binding of Isaac.
They're so, like fantastic. This one kind of still looks like SpongeBob, right? Like it's like kind of the same shape, right? This is Patrick. Look how many human teeth he has.
Connor, why would you buy that?
He didn't.
It has a button for its butthole. I didn't buy these. This monster bought these for my wife.
That's a great gift then, Matt. Good job.
Thank you. They're amazing.
These live on my couch now because she thinks it's hysterical that I can't stand these monsters.
Didn't I get you a Gandalf one too?
Yes.
Yeah. I got you a Gandalf one.
He got me a Gandalf that's on the wall there. And then for my wedding, another friend of mine who we bonded over Lord of the Rings bought me the Gandalf Fuggler.
Ew.
He was like, "Oh, this will be great. Like this is a good like bonding thing. This is like a thing we like together." And I looked at it and I go, "I hate these things with all my heart. I appreciate the gift you have given me, but I want to burn this in holy fire."
So wait, you have 3 of them now, right?
I have 4 technically.
Oh, but 4.
I have 2 out of the 3 Lord of the Rings ones, where I have Golem and I have Gandalf. The third one is Frodo. I do not have it. I do not want
yet.
It. If you
Not
buy
yet.
it for me, Ed, I will never speak to you again.
Oh no! I'm just gonna call you. Oh yeah, that's Connor, my Fugler collector friend. That's your title now.
I cut my father off for less. Don't test me.
Oh man.
So can we move on from the Fugglers? Are we good there?
Yes.
This feels like a third party person coming along the date and a couple bickering. That's what I feel like right now.
You're welcome. It's always good to be the third wheel.
Do you know how many times I was the third wheel for Matt? And that's exactly what his partner said. That was like,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You guys should just move in together. That's what should just happen.
Yes, us, Connor, his wife, and his wife's mom. All of us living in a house together.
You and your fiance, me and my wife, my mother-in-law, and sometimes my brother-in-law.
No thanks.
Go on. So Marvel shows that I've seen since Infinity War. Eternals, the Spider-Man movie, Daredevil. Oh, and then the Halloween short with Elsa Bloodstone.
Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, that one. I've seen that.
That one's so good.
Yeah, so that was really good. So those 4 things I've seen.
Infinity War and not Endgame.
Yeah, Endgame. Sorry, it was the last of the big it was the big finisher movie.
Okay, because
sorry,
if you stopped at Infinity War, we need to stop recording right now and watch that movie. We will spend Endgame. 3 hours.
Endgame's a movie. So based on watching those 4 and just kind of seeing what else is kind of going on in the Marvel universe, Marvel kind of feels like a live service video game at this point. Like, you have to buy into a lot, or at least most of it, in order to fully get the full experience. Bringing this back to Daredevil, like the bringing in of Jessica Jones, the guy that Matthew Lillard plays, like the show Daredevil, it feels incomplete because of these lines that they've kind of thrown in. I think their introduction just makes it worse because I feel like I now have to go, and with Wilson Fisk too, and this whole I now feel like I have to go and watch, Hawkeye and whatever else Jessica Jones was in, which I know, good marketing strategy, congrats, that's the point. But I remember it being so much well done pre-2020, and now it just feels too much.
So what I have started doing for Mia and my parents and whatever, if they want to watch something new, if they say, hey, this seems really interesting, do I have to watch everything else? Because it is overwhelming, especially if you haven't been keeping up with the stuff. Now you have to jump in. Where the heck do I jump in? YouTube videos. I mean, that's what we're doing here, is just a YouTube video talking about something.
Sure.
So why not go watch a 40-minute video or an hour-long video instead of 70 hours of content? A 40-minute video just talking about what has happened in the MCU, like the big plot points that you need to worry about, that you need to know before the next movie. That would be Mia. When we go watch Mandalorian and Grogu, she is gonna watch a 40-minute video on the entirety of the Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, everything that's happened that is pertinent for the movie. So instead of watching the 3 seasons of Mandalorian, the 1 season of Book of Boba Fett, everything else, she's just gonna watch a video. And I think that's the best way to do it if you don't want to go back and watch all of that content.
And then you could take the autumn route where you just don't care.
just go in, ask your partner all the questions.
She doesn't ask me any questions. She doesn't ask me any questions. We went and watched the 4th Captain America movie. She had not seen any of the other ones except for the I think the 3rd one. And so she didn't understand the history of Captain America, what was going on. We just went and saw Mortal Kombat 2, and she's like, I don't know what's going on, but this is fun.
You never watched the first one?
The great part about this woman is she'll go and just watch movies, and she's like, I don't know what's going on, but I like the movie.
That Mia will quietly ask me questions either during the movie or after the movie. But sometimes I'm like, I don't know. Even I'm lost right now as to who's his character. It's a brand new character. Why do you expect me to know them?
I remember I did have to give her the synopsis of Sonic 1 and 2 after we left Sonic 3.
Yeah.
See, the person that does that to me is my mom. She will straight up ask me so many questions while we're watching a movie. It's like, Mom, we've watched this together. This isn't the first time we watched this movie. Why are you asking me these questions? Or if it is the first time we're watching the movie, I don't know either.
Yeah.
Again, I've never watched this before.
Yeah, my grandmother does that. Like, we'll watch like a movie at one point, and then we'll watch another. Exactly what you're saying, and then she'll ask all these questions. Is like, I don't know the answers. We're in the same boat here. Like, if they haven't answered yet, they haven't answered it.
I love when she
Patience.
asks me a question and then it immediately gets answered in the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Like I just go that.
Sometimes we like literally just start a movie and Mia is like, I don't know what's going on. I don't understand. I'm like, we are 10 minutes into the movie. Give it some time. Just be patient.
It's called exposition.
I know. She's like, I'm kind of bored. I don't really know what's going on. I'm like, we're 10 minutes in. You're not going to know what's going on. Who's that character? I don't know. We're 10 minutes in. They'll explain it.
He just came on screen for the first time.
Oh man,
Preach.
I love her to death. I love her to death. But man, that
like it makes sense to do that for like Marvel movies. Like if during Mortal Kombat Autumn was like, oh, who is that character? Like what is that? Like what is this supposed to be? And like I can get that. My mom and I were watching Asteroid City and she's asking me questions about it. It's like, I don't know. This is Wes Anderson. Anything could be happening right now.
Yeah.
I don't understand this movie. I like how it makes me feel, and that's it.
It's got pretty colors. That's all that matters, Mom.
It's got pretty colors. There's like incredible proportions on every shot. Like,
Yep.
Do we need to talk about our escape room thing?
Yeah, I would love to talk about our escape room thing because Eddie, you're gonna love this.
Please tell me. For context, I'm pretty bad at escape rooms, but I like doing them with people who are good at them. So please continue.
You live states away from this escape room. That's why we want to tell you about it, and our listeners as well.
I'm assuming this is in Pittsburgh, right? Or around it?
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Well, kind of. Charleroi.
Okay.
We had the opportunity to head down to Charleroi, which is like 40 minutes from Pittsburgh, and check out the rooms at 5th Street Escape Room. It was an incredible escape room. The people that run it are incredible people. We got to do us and our friend Vaptor like Raptor got to go down and do the rooms together. We did the Witch's Stone, which is like their main big escape room that they have, which was so much fun.
It was like 6 rooms of content. Like you literally
every time we solve one thing, another room opened, and it's like, oh yes, and like there were some puzzles that really did stump us, which is fun for me in an escape room. Like if I'm just like getting things right away, it's boring to me.
And they also don't like they give hints like pretty like unlimited hints, I guess, is like they literally say we have unlimited hints. However, they give vague hints that make you think, and I appreciate that so much with escape rooms. They're fantastic.
One of the best things that happened in the room, at least to me, was there was a clock on the wall. And like we're trying to figure out what's going on. Like it's like one of those dead times in an escape room where like we don't know what to do next. And I just look at the clock and I just went, "Hey guys, I think this clock is important. The time's not set to 4:20, and I can't think of a reason otherwise why it wouldn't be." And we are on the 2nd floor of this building, and their like a viewing room is on the 1st floor. We could hear them laughing from the 1st floor.
They were cackling at that joke. It was pretty good.
What made it better, and I'm not gonna spoil how, but the clock was important.
It did end up being important at one point.
And so like that's why they were laughing so hard. And like so it's like I made the joke and immediately moved away from the clock, and they were like, "Wait, no, you're right."
That escape room, absolutely fun. Like you said, don't want to spoil it, but I mean, it's like witch themed, right? Like crystal balls, there's ravens and everything.
The spirit of a witch has been released and so you go to a fortune teller to try and recite, like, to find the artifacts that you need to reseal her. But unfortunately, when you get there, the fortune teller is nowhere to be seen. So you and your friends have to be the ones to find the artifacts and reseal the witch's spirit into the stone. Or or when the moon is at its highest in 60 minutes, she'll overtake the world or something, like she'll be at full power. Like it's pretty good theming with that too. And it being just in like a downtown, like it was an old bank, and it didn't feel like that. Like I truly felt like, okay, we're in this parlor, we move into the next room, to the next room. Like it felt
They did
massive.
good extra theming. Like even the stuff that wasn't puzzle related felt right. It didn't feel like one of those escape rooms that just like put stuff in the room to put extra stuff in the room as like distractions. So that was really good. I thought it was great.
That sounds awesome.
That was a lot of fun. And then they have something that I haven't experienced at another room.
Because he was a little baby.
Hold on. That's not why I didn't experience it. I haven't seen it at another room. It was a room specifically for 2 people. So it's like a sort of like a date night room.
Well,
a date night for messed up individuals, which I know a lot of people that would find this romantic.
Yeah.
It was called the Meat Locker, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was basically Saw, like the movie Saw, the original first movie. Where me and in this case Corey, Vaptor Like Raptor, were trapped. We were literally chained to one side of the room each, like opposite sides of the room, and we had to work together with the puzzles on each of our sides in order to clear the escape room. It was very frustrating, and there was a lot of screaming going on. There was a specific box that maybe somebody kept going back to.
I was allowed to watch from the viewing area for this because I wasn't in the room. Every time there's a box on the wall that had some letters on it, and Matt was fiddling with it. And every time they would find a new puzzle, they would go to that.
No,
and then
not every time we would find a new puzzle.
No,
every time there would be like one of those lulls where you
like they would go to a puzzle, they'd find a puzzle, finish that puzzle, and they're like, okay, what do we do next? Matt would immediately go back to the box, see if he can get into it, realize he still can't do it, and go back over and do everything else. He went back and forth to this box at least 15 times, dude, and it was a half an hour time period. So every 2 minutes he's going to this box. The box was literally the last thing they needed to do to escape.
And I was on it from the beginning. So
I will say there's one specific thing that like you usually can't do in escape rooms that they didn't say you couldn't. And if Matt and Vaptor had done it, they would have solved it maybe about 10 minutes quicker. Because they had to use a blacklight to find something. And they checked every inch of the room within that 10 minutes, except for the one spot where they needed to illuminate something. And
to be fair, it was Vaptor's fault because he was checking in that area with the blacklight and didn't think to look in that spot. So
if they had just turned off the lights, the blacklight was strong enough that you would have seen it immediately.
Okay, well, most times you can't turn off lights in a escape room, Connor.
Did Eddie freeze, or is he just not interested in what we're talking about?
Just completely
done. You guys talk. I don't talk over you. You're good. Keep going. This is awesome. What's this place called again?
Fifth
Street Escape Room in Charleroi, PA.
Just gotta look at a paper. I know it by heart.
It's like someone had a more impactful experience than the other.
Exactly.
Well, I'll tell you what, we had such an impactful experience that we wanted to be able to make sure that other people can go and experience this as well. Yeah, we have a promo code for this escape room.
We have a promo code.
Is this your first sponsored segment?
No.
Technically, no. We were sponsored by an escape room before.
Yeah, we were sponsored by another escape room, which was the one that Connor coincidentally worked at.
Oh, coincidentally.
This is the first non-nepotism sponsor.
Okay, got it.
If you guys would like to go experience Fifth Street Escape Room, which won Business Rates Escape Room Center of the Year for the best of 2026. They are an award-winning escape room. If you guys would like to go experience it for yourself, when you book online at info@fifthstreetescaperoom.com. No, just at fifthstreetescaperoom.com. You can book your appointment to go there. If you use promo code STAYGARLIC-Y, stay garlicky, all caps. It'll be down in the description so you can see like the version of it, but it's STAYGARLIC-Y, all caps. You get 15% off your booking. It's an incredible deal that they have for us. We would love you guys to go there, shout us out, mention that you saw us, or you heard about it from us. Tell your friends. They're a great escape room. It's worth the drive.
They're great people too. Like,
oh yeah,
they were so fun to just talk with. We gave them input on what we loved and what we might have fixed about the escape room, and they were receptive to it. I'm not saying you should be jerks and be like, this is the worst escape room ever, as constructive criticism, but they took criticism really well. And like we had just a conversation about it. It was fantastic. I love these people.
We did get a video of what it looks like to step into this building. First of all, like it's an old bank, like I said, so like there's a long hallway back to the reception area, and the walls are covered with people's times, and like
they get to
signatures
sign their
and things like
names
that.
afterwards if they
And
beat
so
it.
like it kind of makes you feel like, oh cool, I'm part of something big. And then you get into the lobby, and I'll be playing the video at this point. When you walk into the lobby, it's hand painted or hand drawn pictures of horror characters and comic characters and just like visual icons all over the walls. There's shelves full of helmets and masks, like from Green Goblin to Judge Dredd to Magneto, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Deadpool. There's just a bunch of incredibly nerdy stuff in there, as well as a Chucky doll, the kid from the Trick or Treat movies. There's a statue of him, and there's a full-on bat suit in the corner.
We determined from Arkham Knight the video game.
The main suit is from Arkham Knight the video game. The utility belt is from Batman Begins.
Yeah, well, we were right, you were wrong for the most part.
I was basing it off of the utility belt, so I was right.
Oh, I was basing it off the suit because the suit is more memorable than utility belt, Connor.
As memorable as Stay Garlicky.
As memorable as Stay Garlicky.
I think I've been at this escape room actually.
Really?
I think I'm looking up to make sure, but I think I have been here. It was one of the best escape rooms I've ever been a part of.
They did
the one I'm thinking of.
They did just buy it, like only a couple months ago, I think.
Over, I think.
Oh, okay.
But they haven't. Well, they haven't changed much from the previous owners yet. They plan on adding more and reworking some of the escape rooms. So you might have been to the old ownership of it.
Oh, I see.
They did change a few things about the puzzles and like made it a little more streamlined, simple, like just like reworked it so that it was a little more on theme and made sense, which I appreciate. And just like added some more fun puzzles. They are very much not people that are here's a key, here's a lock, here's a key, here's a lock.
Yeah.
And they have some great ideas for how they're going to be building new rooms and expanding. So it's great to like jump in now and become a fan of theirs, so that whenever they have more stuff coming, that you can be a part of it. They're definitely people that we are thrilled to like be friendly with, and that they were just awesome to us, and I can't wait to see what they do next with that. I can't wait to go back.
I will definitely be going back when they have new stuff. because they just seem they enjoy it. Like they have a heart for it, for making these really awesome escape rooms. So it's not often that you find people that actually like are passionate about escape rooms of all places. We've been to some pretty sketchy escape rooms over the years.
We've been to rooms where it kind of just felt like an afterthought that there was an escape room in the escape room building.
And some of the themes were like just a picture here, a picture there. Like, that's it. That was the theme. So they really put a lot of work into it.
It's awesome when people care about what they do, such as Fifth Street Escape Room with their escape rooms, Eddie with his videos now on YouTube at Ed Boice over there. Search youtube.com/Ed Boice to get to his videos, and for what we do here over at the Garlic Boys. We want to thank you so much for listening to this episode. We want to thank Eddie for being here. It was a lot of fun. We can't wait to see what you do. You're going to be joining us for niche trivia here soon.
I think me and Shaner are going to have a reunion, and he's not happy with me. So if you want some spicy, come join us over there. I'm going to be the butt of a lot of jokes.
As much as Shaner is not happy with you, I think he's just going to be happy to not be going against Diamond, so that there's somewhat of a chance for him to win.
Diamond has won every single episode she's been a part of so far, which is awesome.
She is killer at this game.
I watched the episode. Sorry, I listened to the episode with Diamond, Matt, and Shaner, and that was a game. That was a game show.
It was pretty bad.
So yeah, I'm ready to get floored by Diamond. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, I'll schedule your episode with Diamond. Is she just going to become the second mainstay, and we're just rotating out who Diamond destroys each week?
You should just rebrand the show to be who's smarter than Diamond.
Let us know in the comments.
You got boogies.
So again, thank you so much for listening. If you'd like more from the Garlic Boys, you can check us out on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Threads. See alerts for when we post not only this podcast, but again, also our shows over on YouTube, such as Niche Trivia. We told you guys we were going to be making more content for you, and we're happy to be back, even if this is now becoming a sort of monthly podcast at this point.
Maybe a little bit.
You're building back. It's a slow build. You're slowly building back.
Exactly.
Yeah, and see, we're building back, and what we need you guys to do is to kind of help us build it back. So if you'd like to support us, you can go over to patreon.com/thegarlicboys. Support us. Give us as little as $3 a month, and you can help us continue to make these shows, continue to do more. We love doing this. It's so much fun. As brain deficient as Matt and I are, this is becoming a source of serotonin, at least for me. I don't know how he's feeling.
The quiz is not so much. The regular show, absolutely.
And we still have our merch over at redbubble.com, and there's always our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thegarlicboys, where you can watch the video versions of the show as well as our other stuff there. Eddie, any final thoughts for us?
Racism? Kind of bad.
Nice save. Good save.
Knock it off.
Y'all hear about
sexism? Kind of whack, dude.
We are the Garlic Boys, and we support this message.
Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much for listening, and remember, as always, to stay garlicky.
we should
name this time.
We should name this episode Garlic Boice. Because like the Garlic Boys, but
nice.
Boice.
Eddie,
you guys are really showing out the advertising for me. I appreciate it.
We all know I'm the creative thinker of the duo here.
Eddie, I think you did a good job convincing people that you're not racist. I'm glad you added that at the end.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Just in case there's any doubts out there, just in case,
I mean, he's wearing a red hat, so.
Hey, that's burgundy. That's burgundy.
Like Ron Burgundy. Don't you forget it.
Right.